Wow, what another morning when we are here. Welcome everybody to today's call. I'm a little bit late simply because I did not get faster information. But the person who is supposed to do this call is not available. But I've joined with another device here so that I could basically and purely take you through today's class and be able to share with you amazing insights, strategies, tactics to build your teams fast and understand the compensation plan of Royalq. So that's what we're going to be discussing in the coming few minutes. And just give me some 2 to 3 minutes, share the link, invite more people, and then we get started. Welcome everybody and feel at home. All right. Okay. So I think I've invited enough. Yeah, I think I have invited enough people. Those who have not come, it's fine. So let me get into our lesson for today. Today, we are going to be looking at a very special class, friends. One of my best lessons that I usually love to teach, it is usually my best. And I'm going to explain why this is the best and what do you expect to learn by the end of the call for today. Learn from me, and I'll also be interacting with you across the lines. If you can hear my voice, give me one in the chat. You can be able to hear my voice, give me one in the chat as we go through our training for today. I know this is a special class. I've not been able to do so many of these for some time, but I'm now coming back with fire and excitement so that I could help so many different people across the world understand how powerful the opportunity we have at hand, how it is, and how they can be able to use this opportunity to change their lives. Like I said, my name is Wealth Coach Julius, and I'm going to be your presenter, and I'm going to take you through our training for today, give you a better insight, a better understanding, but allow everyone interact, love, share, and also be able to understand the opportunity we have so that they can be able to share it with friends and families and be okay. So that we could be able to get the business clearly straight into our ears and our hearts. All right, friends. Um, I'm going to share my screen right now. I'm going to share my screen right now. If you can be able to see my screen, give me a one in the chat. If you can be able to see my screen, give me a one in the chat. If you can be able to see my screen, just give me a one in the chat so that we can be able to dive more perfectly into today's lesson, one of the amazing lessons I have ever attended. Today we are going to discuss, I rarely teach money, but today we are going to discuss money, friends. We are going to talk about money. We are going to see how we can drastically and purely be able to make money in a more fantastic way. When I was invited for the very, very first time to look at the Royalq compensation plan as a person, it did not make a lot of sense for the first time because basically yes, I had a background with businesses to do with inviting people, but as a person, I hated speaking to someone about the business I was doing. And my reasons are not very hard. My reasons are not very hard. And first and foremost, money doesn't buy happiness. And it is key. But you see, it's the only thing that can buy you a jet. It's the only thing that can buy you a nice watch. It's the only thing that can allow you have a date. It's the only thing that can advertise your business. It's the only thing that can have you a nice car. It's the only thing that can give your kids the nice education, clothing. It's the only thing, friends, that it gives a good place to live, good food, health care, and vacation. But I want to also remind you that poverty doesn't buy any of the two. me and you need to understand that the reason why we talk about money is simply because, friends, the paper money that we have in our circulation has lost value. It has really lost value. You know, when I was still studying, doing my simple education that I did, that I managed to complete. I'm not like these people who say I will get a master's in PhD with a PhD behind a master and a master above the PhD. I'm not such people. I'm a person who's just looking for an opportunity to make my life better. I don't want to be so much educated with things I don't understand. But the basic thing, when I went to school, it is true 100%. I was told in my career that the reason why I joined the healthcare facility or faculty is because I was there to serve. But me, I don't want to lie you. Me, I did not join the medical field to serve people. Me, I joined it to make money. And every day, whenever I put my knees down, I pray to God, God, bring sick people. God, bring sick people. Let them come to my clinic. And when they come, let them recover from here and refer more friends to me. It was the game of the day. Every day I prayed for sick people. Every day I prayed for sick people. But there were seasons when people were getting sick faster. Then there were seasons when people were getting sick slower. Then there were seasons when the things get tough and nobody gets sick. And then I ask God, why me? Why me, God? Why don't you make people sick? But at the end of the day, friends, what I would say is that I was looking to better up my life. I wanted to live a better life. But even when I worked very hard, the money was losing value time over time. How many of you are here? And from the bottom of your heart, you really say that the paper money is losing value, depending from where you come from. I really want genuine answers. Because today I'm going to be sharing amazing tactics and skills that are going to help you make money. How many you are here and you generously say where you are staying, the money that you used to use to buy certain commodities is now, you need now more money. And I need some genuine answers. Give me a yes in the chat if you see that the paper money in your community where you stay, in your country where you stay, is losing value. I need some genuine answers. It's losing value. How many of you genuinely say that although this money is losing value, it's not easy to get? Give me a two in the chat if you're like me. It is not easy to get. It is losing value and it's not easy to get. You know, I want to be keen. When I saw so many people opening up churches, you see, when I saw so many people opening up churches, I said, I'm going to open up a church. Hey, for me to suffer with poverty, I'm going to open up a church. I don't want to lie to you. I said, if I fail to find anything genuine to do, I'm going to open up a church. Hey, if I fail to open up a church, I didn't have an idea of going abroad to look for money. But I wanted to find anything I can do that could get me out of the situation I was living. When I left school, I lost this mindset of saying that I will find a good job that will give me a good salary. Why? How many of you have worked somewhere, been paid a salary, and the money disappears just in 3 hours after getting it? If you are here, give me a yes in the chat. You are paid a salary, and after receiving this salary, friends, within 3 hours, the money disappeared. Because you are living a life that is really not so good. How many of you here, you have seen your parents retire? Even some of you are in retirement age here. And sincerely, For the last 60 years you have worked, nothing's adding up now. Give me a 2 in the chat if you understand what I'm saying. You have worked very hard, but for the last 60 years, up to your retirement, things are not adding up. Nothing is adding up. Nothing is connecting. Everything is not connecting. But you have worked very hard for the last 60 years. Friends, times have changed. Times have changed. I don't want to take you back to the times that have changed, but all of you will agree with me, times have changed. And when I was in school doing CRE in my senior 2 Africa-based education system, I was told that if you don't adapt change, change changes you. If you don't adapt change, change changes you. In the next 10 years, friends, we shall not have the paper money anymore. I love my country, Kenya. You know, I'm a Kenyan. Kenyans adopted me and they gave me a name. I'll tell you that name. Maybe someone knows the name here. I will type it in the chat. But in Kenya, most transactions are done via M-Pesa. Most transactions in Kenya are done via M-Pesa. In Kenya, you could leave the country without touching a paper of the Kenyan shilling. And that's where we are going. But the big question is, and I want to ask it to you here, how prepared are you? How prepared are you for this drastic change? How safe are you? You know, we have gone through the times, friends, where education is the key to success. You see, we have had a time when we say education is the key to success. People have educated their children, and some people are even more knowledgeable with surplus knowledge. You know, someone is here, he has a PhD, but the knowledge he has cannot make any single coin for him. Someone is here, he's a doctor, he's a cardiocontology surgeon. So much knowledge, but this knowledge cannot generate a single dime in his account. Someone is here, is a highly sophisticated engineer, but his sophisticated engineerism cannot serve him. And the question is why? He has the knowledge, but we who would have the money to give him what he can do, we can't afford. So he dies with his knowledge, useless, but he has spent a lot of money to acquire the knowledge. And that's the most touching thing. Now, the reason why we are here, friends, is to enter a life of practical, applicable knowledge. Practical, applicable knowledge that pays you in real time. That pays you in real time. And friends, the only way money is made is by providing a solution to a problem. Money is only made by providing a solution to a problem. And there are two major ways. There are two problems that are major in the whole world. Either you provide a service or you provide a product. The reason why in Uganda, most people are getting into coffee because they want to generate a coffee product, sell coffee and make money. But the coffee they make is controlled by the government. You work a very hard, 60 acres of land. Then the government is in charge to create the price at which the coffee will be sold. Wasted energy. Yes, you make some money, but the value of your effort is not equal to your input. I don't know if I'm making sense. I'm not a politician. I'm just sharing what's happening in the real world. Now, friends, It is not by mistake that me and you have a smartphone. I don't want us to play with it. It's not by mistake that the world today is coming digital. It's not by mistake that the world today is talking about AI, artificial intelligence. It's not by mistake. It's transitional. Let me take you back to the past because I really want to speak to you so that you make a decision today. Friends, in the 19th century, industrialization was the new wave of economic growth. And in Uganda, as an example, there were creation of factories in different areas. They say these people grow cotton, so they come up with industries that are cotton that are help to make clothes. Here they grow coffee, so they create industries that help to purify coffee. Industrialization, and industrialization brought the effect of employment. You know, when we read through the history, we are able to get where we are going. You know, when I was doing my first medical course, I was told Albert Kuku was the first person to build a hospital in Uganda. And so they were looking for people to work in the hospital. Now they introduced the medical course so that people could work in the hospitals that were available. But as we speak today, the hospitals are there, but they cannot facilitate the too much numbers of doctors and nurses that are flooding on the market. And when they overflood on the market, what happens? They decide to open up their own clinics. But they've opened up own clinics. We who become sick cannot afford. We cannot afford. I usually ask my brothers and sisters in Kenya, how many Kenyans can afford the high hospitality, nice hospitals in Nairobi? A few cannot. It's just a few that can afford. So the services are there. But because of our financial constitutions, we cannot afford the services. Many of you are driving Toyota cars, but yet they are better, nice Mercedes-Benz cars. Why? Why is it that in your town and in your city where you stay, there is not depot of Mercedes-Benz? Why is it in a certain country and not in your area? Simply because when they read it through the status of your area, they see the people around you cannot afford. Affordability is key. But then I have a question. How many people here have big dreams? How many people here have big dreams? And you have a mindset that I have. I should never. You know, I have a saying that says, live fully, die empty. Live fully, die empty. Someone says my network is very bad. Am I loud and clear? Someone says my network is very bad. Am I loud and clear? Am I loud and clear, or I have poor network? If I have poor network, then I sort myself. Okay, good. If I hear and you have big dreams, you have big dreams. How many people are here and you have big dreams? You really have big dreams. Let me know. You know, it's not about the age. It's not about the age. No. It's not about the age, because the founder of KFC became a millionaire at 70. It's not about age. It's about the dream. And if you have your dream, I want to give you amazing confidence. It is possible using the Royalq application to live your dream. Let me share this story as I take you through the compensation plan. I met a lady on Facebook close to 4 months ago, and I shared with her about Royalq. She had gone abroad for the last 8 years, and she had reaped nothing. I don't know if I'm making sense to someone here. You know, our ancestors went abroad, friends, for slavery. But in Africa today, We have educated ourselves, but we decide to go abroad to enslave ourselves. I don't know if I'm making sense. We cannot stay in conditions that are very hard for us to live in. So someone decides to leave Uganda to go abroad for green pasture for 8 years and returns with nothing. Why? Because whatever they make vanishes because of inflation. Friends, this lady, in the last 4 months, when I went to Kampala the weekend, I saw her cry. She can now make an average between $1,800 to $1,200 per month. And she's happy with her phone. And she's purely trading, not so much in team building. So the opportunity that we have has the power to change your life. Now, how are we going to be able to maximize this opportunity? Friends, it is important. It is important and very key for me and you to understand that is in the people. And how we're going to make this money out of the people is by providing a solution to their problems. The money is in the people, with the people. How many of you agree with me that the biggest problem in this world is making money? Let me know. Let me know. I don't care what you use your money for. It's none of my business. But how many people are here and you believe, like I believe, that the biggest problem in this world is making money? Am I alone here? All my network is not networking. Let me see. Just one, two. The biggest problem in this world is making money. Although money is not everything, but the biggest problem is making money. You know, making money. Making money is the biggest. Whether someone says, me, I want to be an engineer. So you want to engineer what? Buildings. At the end of the day, the engineer wants to make money. Someone says, I'm a doctor. Someone says, I'm a doctor. Doctor. You know me, I don't want money. Doctor. At the end of the day, he needs money. So this problem needs to be worked upon. And friends, it is hard to make money if you have nothing you are selling. I don't know if I'm making sense. Imagine, friends, every money you get for you, you just buy. Every money you get for you, you buy. You buy clothes, you buy toothpaste, you buy soap, you buy sugar. You buy where I rent, you buy the bed. You buy the blanket, you buy the food. You buy. So it means that you don't have inlets, you have outlets. Money gets in this pocket as if there is a hole through. It's not that we're not making money, some of you. Even you are making money in Royalq. Congratulations. But there is nothing you bring in the marketplace. Everybody who has money, at least I know something they sell. What do you sell? And when we talk about selling, many people run away because they think they need to do a lot to sell something. I'm going to give you 1, 2, 3 steps for you to sell. And then see a boom. And your life never remains the same. Now, it's not about it's not about selling. The biggest question is, friends, and I want to tackle it here. The biggest question is, and let me share my board. Let me share my board. Many people sell, but what do you sell? Because it's not about selling. No, it's not about selling. People sell. People sell cars. They open up bonds. People sell clothes. They open up boutiques. Just a minute. They open up boutiques. People sell meat. They open up butchers. But I have a question. Can this one, who has a bond of cars in Kenya, sell cars in USA? Can I get some answers in the chat? Can this guy who has a bond of cars in Kenya sell cars in USA? Some answers in the chat. He said a lot of money. Is it easy for him to sell cars in USA? It's very hard, my brothers and sisters. But did you know that when you activate the Royalq robot, you get the following one. You pay 120 and Royalq gives you an international certificate. I like this. Royalq gives you an international certificate to operate anywhere all over the world. To operate anywhere when you pay 120 all over the world. It does not only give you a certificate, it gives you another important document that with your phone, you can open businesses anywhere where no government can stop you. Open anywhere. I have never seen such a business. Open anywhere where no government can ask you for license. Free license. Free license. When I say I want a business in Dubai, I start. When I say I want a business in USA, I start. When I say I want a business in Kenya, I start. When I say I want a business in South Africa, I start. When I say, and I don't need to go away from my home. I just get my phone. South Africa. Zambia. Malawi. With my phone. When I have my phone, I'm with business. And what am I doing with my phone is the most important thing. I'm solving a problem of making money in the whole world. So I can speak to a doctor. I can speak to someone who never went to school. I can speak to someone who has retired. Now, the most important thing before you speak to someone is understanding how will Royalq pay you if you do this task? And this is called mouth-to-mouth advertisement. Mouth-to-mouth advertisement. You advertise. You advertise using your mouth. And when you advertise using your mouth, you get paid. Now, getting paid is not enough. Me, I don't want to get paid once. If there is a business I would do and get paid once, I don't want to get involved. But can you know that I bring Peter? Peter, thank you for coming. Peter pays 120. Yes, I get paid some money. But whenever the robot, not Peter, whenever the robot trades for Peter, I get paid. This was too huge for me to understand. I bring Peter, he buys the robot 120. But whenever this robot trades for Peter, I get paid. Now, what limits Peter is his capital. But if Peter has good capital, Peter can make money 24 hours, 7 days. and I keep getting paid because I brought Peter that is making money. When I understood this phenomenon, I have not seen a week that pass without me introducing 10 people to Royalq. I have not seen a week pass. This week, I have not yet introduced someone, but I have 20 in pipeline. And in these 20, God is good. Today, just I was busy. I already have 3 that want to purchase this robot. And many people usually say, but where do you get people? It is mouth-to-mouth advertisement. And I'm going to share a few things you need to do to keep it running. But let's see, how do I and you get paid? Royalq compensation plan. The Royalq compensation plan, the Royalq compensation plan, Royalq pays us 2 ways. The first way is trading. You can join Royalq and only trade without introducing anyone, and the robot will trade for you. The second one is to build a team of traders, a team of robotic users. That's the right word, a team of robotic users. And when it comes to the team of robotic users, the Royalq robot divides its payment into 2 parts. One is called the activation gain. The activation gain. And the next one is what we call the quantification. Now, the activation gain is the money you make when someone activates their robot. Now, this activation gain will be made whenever someone renews their robot. Let me take an example of Doris Angel. Okay, let me take an example. I will use Doris Angel as an example. Doris, I don't know what's happened to my pen. But Doris, I introduced Doris. I introduced Leader Reda, and I introduced Leader Esther Ann. These are the 3 ladies, queens I started with in the business. She has so far renewed 3 times. She has so far renewed 3 times. She has so far renewed 3 times. In the first year, I earned each $30. In the second year, I earned from each $65. $65. And even in the third year, 65, 65, 65. So whenever their robots have been expiring for the last 3 times, they have been renewing. But I introduced them in the business once. So this activation gain is so sweet. And let us start from there. The other one is the quantification. And on the quantification, like we are going to be seeing, yes, you have brought someone in the business. Yes, they have started trading. But on when they trade, you get paid. Whenever the robot trades for them, you get paid. So you earn, this one is leverage. This one is effort. Here you put in effort once and you earn forever. You put in effort once. Once I introduce Leader Doris once. Whenever she trades, I get paid forever. That's why I have never seen, since I joined Royalq for the last 3 years, when I wake up and my robot doesn't thank me for sleeping. Never seen a day when I wake up and my robot doesn't thank me for sleeping. I have never seen a day when I take breakfast and my robot doesn't thank me for taking breakfast. I have never seen a day when I eat lunch and my robot doesn't thank me for eating lunch. I have never seen a day when I blink my eye and the robot doesn't thank me for blinking my eye. I have never seen a day when I go for a long call and the robot doesn't thank me for going for a long call. I have never seen a day when I go for a short call and my robot doesn't thank me for going for a short call. I have never seen a day when I go to spend money and my robot doesn't thank me for spending money. I have never seen a day when I meet my friends and my robot doesn't thank me for meeting my friends. I have never seen a day when I drive my car and my robot doesn't thank me for driving my car. Every activity I do in my daily life, my robot thanks me for doing it, and it's not for free. Even when I'm writing here, my robot is busy rewarding me for writing. Why? Because there is anyone, whoever makes profit that was introduced by me or by anyone I don't know, I get paid. I get paid. And this, friends, has simplified my life. It has simplified my dreams. But not only me, it has simplified so many people's lives and dreams. I don't need to get worried about making money. No. So I want to teach you this skill. If money is one of the things you love, when I travel, I get paid. Every expense I take is returned back to me. Now, my problem is how I use the money I make. It's the only problem. But me waking up, what shall we eat today? What shall I use to buy my car? I just give it time and I say, okay, in the next 6 months, I'll buy a G-Wagon. Then I keep quiet. I start just managing how I spend the money the robot is giving me all the time. But not worrying about money. And that's why I want to take you through this opportunity so that you understand. And when I understood this, I gave it my focus. And for the last 3 years, the business has paid me over $300,000 in all my 3 accounts that I have. Over $300,000. Now, a poor me who went to school, how many years would it take me? Because it would take me 5 years to make $10,000. It would take me close to 5 years to save $10,000. But in 3 years, it would take me, friends, I don't know about you, according to economic standards, it will take me 5 years to save $10,000. Now, how many years would it take me to even have my own house? How many years would it take? So I would die. I would die with my goals and dreams and ambitions. So I want you to give this business a try and listen to how it's going to pay you in any effort you're going to decide to put in here. Let's start with the activation game. And I'm going to give you a few skills to speak to the people you know and grow your money up to infinity. When someone buys Royalq 120, Royalq says, we are going to take only 40% of this money and distribute 80% to the network. So if you are V1, when you share your personal link, you make $30. Now imagine Royalq is giving away 80. But for you on the 120, they only pay you 30. This annoyed me. This annoyed me. Someone has paid 120 on all this money. They give me 30. I got annoyed and I became a V2. I discovered on V2 they pay me $40. Why on 120? Royalq is giving off $80. And me, because I'm a V2, I only get off 40. I was annoyed. I said I need the next rank, which is V3, where they pay you $50. When I became a V3, I said, why pay me 50? Yet they can pay me more. You become a V4, and here they pay you 60. When from V4 you become a V5, here they pay you 65. When you become a V6, here they pay you 70. And there is a problem. Let me explain. The reason why there are so many V4s is because here the money is too much. Some of them, their mindset cannot handle. The money is too much on V4. That if you are not very bold, you may not leave that rank. The money is too much. Now, friends, which rank are you? If you are V1, I want to give you confidence. You can become a V2. If you are V2, I want to give you confidence. You can become a V3. If you are V3, I want to give you confidence. You can become a V4. If you are V4, I want to give you confidence. You can become a V5. If you are V5, I want to give you confidence. You can become a V6. Now, this will be when you give your personal link. Hey! Me, I thought it only ends with the personal link. No! I like this part. When I bring Peter, and Peter brings Stephen, and Stephen brings Andrew up to infinity, I still earn. You know, my friend Robert Kiyosaki says, if you want to be successful, use other people's money. Use other people's time. Use other people's skills. Anything you can add. So I discovered that the reason why banks get richer, there are people who fear money, so they take it to bank. They call it banking. So people open up saving account. I wonder why people open up. So when they open, the banker says, aha, this is Mukwaya. This is Mukwaya. Mukwaya fears money. So they say, please, businessmen, we are lending money. We are lending money. Give us collateral security. Then Peter goes to the bank and he gives collateral security of his building. He gives there his building. So they give him Mukwaya's money. Mukwaya is busy working hard. The banker is using Mukwaya's money to make more money. But Mukwaya cannot open his eyes and say, I need to invest. Mukwaya works hard. Mukwaya takes to the bank. The banker doesn't work hard. The banker just uses Mukwaya's money to lend it to Peter. So that whenever Peter works hard, he returns the profit back at the bank. So the bank is using Mukwaya's money to make more money. But Mukwaya can't see. Mukwaya has woken up for the last 60 years. He's just saving money, working hard. Mukwaya doesn't know that money needs to be invested. So Mukwaya doesn't know that money needs to be invested to be grown. So he takes it to the banker. He doesn't open his eyes. The banker uses Mukwaya's money to make more money. And Mukwaya complains, I went to school. Mukwaya, are you okay? You were educated, but you are not learned. Am I speaking to someone? Mukwaya is so educated, but Mukwaya is not learned. Mukwaya has a degree, but the degree is not a learnable degree. Mukwaya doesn't know that money needs to be invested to grow. Mukwaya was told the only way to success is to save money. Mukwaya, are you okay? Mukwaya, wake up! People are using your money to make more money. Mukwaya very soon will get heart attack. Because Mukwaya saved 1 million Tanzanian shilling. And at the end of the year, they tell him your money has reduced, and now we shall pay you 900 for even keeping your money. They even charge you for keeping your own money. And Mukwaya is busy. We went to school. We studied hard. We have knowledge. Mukwaya is educated but not learned. Am I speaking to someone? Mukwaya doesn't understand the philosophies of growth. Mukwaya doesn't understand the philosophies of making money. The bank is using Mukwaya's money, Mukwaya's time, Mukwaya's skills to make more money, but Mukwaya cannot open his eyes. Now, but Mukwaya's problem is making money. Since the money Mukwaya is making is prone to inflation, it loses value over time. No matter how hard Mukwaya works, Mukwaya cannot live an average lifestyle. Am I speaking to someone? No matter, because the money Mukwaya is working hard for every day, it loses value over time. Even when Mukwaya works hard and buys a building, he's still being paid in an inflated income. Mukwaya cannot retain his wealth because the wealth loses value over time. So at the age of 60, Mukwaya decides to retire. Mukwaya retires with his assets but very broke. Why? Because the assets Mukwaya has are prone to inflation and they lose value over time. Are we learning? Me, I'm not a professor. Me, I'm telling you your life. You see, now someone will start to go, where did this boy started this? I hated suffering. Are we learning? Are we learning? It's not about how hard Mukwaya works. It's not about how many buildings Mukwaya has. Mukwaya can have so many buildings. But since Mukwaya is earning from an income that is losing value every day, Mukwaya is becoming broke over time. By the end of the cycle, Mukwaya must be broke, whether he feels it, whether he likes it, whether he hates it. Now, friends, the only way to beat up the inflation is to earn an income that is greater than your local currency. Hello? Give me one in the chat if you are learning. The only way to beat up the inflation you are facing in your area is to earn an income that is greater than your local currency. That's the only way you beat up inflation. Now, there is a software that can work for so many people. There is a software that can work for so many people, and when it works for them, for you, you get paid. There's a software that can work for so many people. They buy it, it works for them. And when it works for them, for you, you get paid. How many people would understand how that software works? How many people would understand how that software works? Whenever it will work for them, you will get paid. Whenever it will do anything for them, you will get paid. Whenever it will do anything for them, you get paid. I have not seen a day. Let me share my results. Let me share my results. Because me, I don't want to speak bango bango. I want to see reality. Then I should take you through that last part. Because when I talk about that, I'm just going to come to the end of my call. Look at this income, friends. Genuinely from my heart. Look at this income. This robot was bought $120 only. No extra fees. Look at this income. Look at this income. This is not pretending time, it's reality. Is it good money per day? May I have a question? It might not be the best, but is this good money per day? Is this good money per day? Someone may say, you go behind. Is this good money per day? Someone say, continue downside. I'll continue, my friend. Is this good money per day? So why? I want you to stop it. And it is 300 when the market is not so good. But when the market makes a mistake, when the market makes a mistake and it becomes too good, you start making $1,000 per day. Is $1,000 per day good income? When the market is too good. Now, this money has nothing to do with your capital. You don't need any capital to make this money. You just need a smartphone. You don't need any capital to make this money. You just need a smartphone. Tell so many people about how good this robot is. And as it trades for them, let me open here. I have a question. Has it traded for someone? And I have earned. It has traded for someone and I have earned. It has traded for someone and I have earned. It has traded for someone and I have earned. It has traded for someone I have earned. It has traded for someone I have earned. And I see this happening the whole day and the whole night. It trades for someone, and at the end of the day, it totals up here 120. And I can comfortably take away this money when I tap on withdraw and I put in my wallet address here. I can comfortably take this money, but now the challenge is today, I don't need this money. That's the challenge now. I don't have anything to use it for now because I took some yesterday. You see? Check. I took some. Yesterday I took off 250, 104. So in one night I took off 300 plus. Now this remaining one, I don't have anything to use. Let it accumulate enough. Let it accumulate enough. I have a question. What have I done to make this money? Just simple business. When I understood this phenomenal aspect, even in our friends, you can stay here and see. The whole day, whenever there will be a trend, and the market is not good enough, wait in the bull run. It where you see 0 point, it will be 1, 10, 15, 10, 20, 10 to 10 to 10 to 10. That's why we give signals. That's why we teach you how to trade so that you collect more money. And the rest becomes history. Now, friends, what I want you to understand is just the basic information on what you are supposed to do to keep also collecting this money by yourself. I'm not smart enough. No, I just understand how I get paid. And the formula is simple. When you get started, you are V1. Share your link with how many people. This is you here. I know people don't like this. Go and share your link with A. Get paid $30. Share your link with B. Get paid $30. Share your link with C. Get paid $30. Share your link with D. Get paid $30. Now here, that's where your journey of the magic starts from. This is you shared with D. When you get another person, do not wait for D. Don't keep on inboxing D. D, please, bring someone. D, please. Let D understand the business at his own pace. Now, ask D's link and bring someone here. Ask C's link and bring someone here. Ask this one, bring someone here. Ask this one, bring someone here. Before you bring the link, tell, hey, I'm going to use your link, but you'll give me back my $30 because it's me who did the work. Never leave your money with anyone. Me, that is my principle. I call you, I'm going to use your link. Will you return my $30? No. If you not return, I'll not use your link. When I use your link, return my $30. This is my personal effort. Why? Because whenever this E will trade, A will earn. Whenever E will trade, A will earn. Whenever F will trade, B will earn. Whenever X will trade, C will earn. Whenever W will trade, D will earn. Now give me back my $30. I continue the same journey. I bring. Me, I don't care. I bring. I just keep in boxing. Hey, your team is growing. You see, you are earning something from your team. Think about it to share your link. I don't like it. May I continue? I bring. I bring. I bring. I bring. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I continue. I bring. I bring. I bring. I bring. For the last 3 years, I've done magic. You know what's going to happen? I was a V1. Now I become a V2. I have 20 people in my team. Get this. Just a minute, friends. Just a minute. Okay. So I become a V2. I become a V2. And you know what happens? This one was not serious. I just want to trade. I don't want to bring anyone. This one, I just want to trade. I don't want to bring anyone. This one, I just want to trade. I don't want to bring anyone. This one, I just want to trade. Now this one understands the magic. I'm done. Bingo. Wherever this one will bring anyone, I will make $10. Whenever this one will bring anyone, I make $10. Whenever this one will bring anyone, I'll make $10. Whenever this one will bring anyone, I'll make $10. I have 4 lines, and in this guy's team, at least 2 people join per day. It is 2 times 10, which is $20. And this $20, I get 20 here, I get 20 here, I get 20 here, I get 20 here. At least every day as a V2, I can make close to $100. Do you have a business? Do you have a business? Now, when I become a V2, whoever joins, I teach them the same thing because the business is in creating V2s. I don't waste time. When I speak to these ones and I find one who's serious, I tell them the same thing. My brother, don't waste time. Do not cry for these ones you have brought to bring you people. Bring the people by yourself. Then what happens here? He starts his own journey. He says, okay, Julius, okay, I understand. He starts. He introduces 4. But he's under me. Immediately introduces his 4. He gets back his $120. I tell him, when you make your money, withdraw it some, deposit in Binance. His capital is growing. I have grown my capital from sharing the business up to over $70,000. Now, when you post the results, people tell you, how much capital? How much capital? I want to be like you. How can I get those results? He only has $100. He doesn't want to talk to anyone. Me, I will die with my money. I will work hard and increase my capital. I will not speak to anyone. He's dying on the job, and he's earning money that is under inflation. It keeps on dropping every day. By the time he's looking for $1,000, it's now 8 months. Because 1,000 is not 1,000. Things are hard. Me, I'm here. Peter, do you know anyone who wants to make money? Peter says, speak to this one. Stephen, do you know anyone? I don't want. It's okay, Stephen. Continue with your 200 capital. I will see you. It's said. He has 200. Julius, all my 200 is in floating loss. So Peter, would you want to speak to anyone? No, I will trade my 200. Peter, wait for the market to return. Nice time, Peter. Don't worry. We continue. Me, I continue. Hey, Stephen, do you know anyone who wants to know how the robot makes money for them? Stephen says, and me, I will trade with my $50. Stephen, continue with your $50. Me, I speak to another one. I don't care. It's none of my business. I would like to start in, but they will scam me. They will scam my money. They scammed my grandmother. They scammed my grand uncle. It is okay. This is legit. Let me test it and see. You be around. I will join. It's now 3 years. You didn't join me. Had I joined you, now when he starts using the signals and make money, had I joined when you told me in 2023, I will be making more money, keep regretting. I speak to another one. I don't waste time. Why do I don't waste time? Because I know that this one has not yet understood the magic of earning whenever you blink your eye. This person has not understood the magic of earning whenever you breathe. Whenever you take oxygen, you get paid. Whenever you take oxygen, you get paid. Whenever you take oxygen, you get paid. So you build, you are V1. Now, you have 20 people in your team, you have become a V2. Immediately when you become a V2, don't waste time. This is how they build business. One, these were your lines, they have grown. When you become a V2, don't waste the time. Introduce 2 more lines. Kabisa immediately. You earn $40. You earn $40 on these ones. Whoever these ones will be bringing, I repeat the same journey. Me, I don't waste time. When I reach here, Andrew, you are most welcome. Anita, you are most welcome. Okay. Yes, I introduce, I bring. Andrew, your team is growing. Let's make money together. I have my $500 capital. I will be on this one until the market recovers. Okay, Andrew, no problem. Signal. Signal, Andrew, are you seeing the signals? My leader, I want to continue, but floating loss. Okay, Andrew, wait until the market will recover. Okay, as you add more capital, I don't have. My salary is smaller. It is not enough for me. No. Okay, Andrew. Okay, wait until you collect after 1 year. Andrew, oh, my leader, I have successfully saved $1,000. Andrew, in the last 1 year, let me give you an example, fellow Ugandans. In the last 6 months, Royalq has paid me 359 million Ugandan shillings. Let me turn it into dollars. In the last 6 months, in just talking about it, Royalq has paid me 359 million. Let me get it into, divide by 3,700. Royalq has paid me in total $97,207, both in trading and team building. When I started building my mother's house, I don't stop. He went underground. He stays in the water. He is an undergrounder. Where can that boy get the money? They go in water. They kill people. It is okay. You also go and kill. He's satanic. Don't you see the clothes he's putting on? He's satanic. Don't you see the haircut? That haircut is satanic. Look at his eyeball. Look at the way he opens his eyes. Those are how the satanic people look. Poverty is killing you. I would talk to people, but people will talk about me. If they talk about the Son of God, who are you? Build. What are the requirements of becoming a V2? Introduce 20 people in your team. Stop talking about how you are so important and you can't speak. You don't have capital. You don't have capital, but you can't share with. You don't have capital. My leader, I have $100. Can I start making $50 per day? My leader, I want to start making $50 per day. How much is your capital? 100. We shall make 100, 500 per day, because for you don't have capital, you'll keep salivating. They are making, I'm not making it. They are earning, I'm not earning. Why is it that other people are making a profit and I'm not making profit? How much is your capital? We tell you to share business, collect more money, you are there. I will not speak to anyone. Stay with your phone. Don't talk to anyone. Allow us enjoy in peace. Don't interrupt. Allow us enjoy in peace, because when I trade a coin and it enters floating loss, I speak to more people, I get new capital, I enter new trades. For you are there. The market is not returning. When is the Bitcoin getting to 73 so that some of us can recover? The market is not recovering back. The market. Plus we enjoy. Whether it goes where we enjoy, whether it goes there, we enjoying. We don't have any problem. No. Why? Because when it goes against us, more people join. They trade, they make money. We collect more money, we trade more. And you also, after some time, you get out of the floating, and we are happy for you. Now, move from V2 and become a V3. How do you become a V3? Simple. In these lines that you introduced, in these lines, you have been building, you have been supporting, you have been building, you have been supporting. One guy here becomes a V2. Another one here becomes a V2. Another one here becomes a V2. Bingo! And you have a total of 100 people in your team. Bingo! V3! Immediately when you become a V3, introduce 2 more lines. Don't waste time. The same journey. Please, let's keep going. Build it. I don't stop. I don't finish. I don't get tired. I don't say today, I'm not in mood. It is everyday business. I trade. I've not seen a month in my trading experience surpass with less than $5,000 in trading. I've not seen a month surpass in my life with less than $10,000 in team building every month. My fellow Ugandans, I've not seen a month that has paid me less than 70 million Ugandan shillings on a monthly basis. People ask me, what do I use money for? Also make it and find what you use it for. I'm not a minister. I'm not a member of parliament. I'm a common man with a phone. I even live a simple life. I stay in my mango tree. I'm not looking for showing off. I'm looking for freedom to do what I want to do when I want to do it. You're busy with excuses everywhere. Keep your excuses. We don't have any problem with you. I know people are getting annoyed. Become a V3. You just need V3. You need 3 V2s. 3 V2s. And a total of 100 people. And you get to V3. And you start killing money. Money. You are solving people's problems. You are helping them learn to use the signals. It remains your daily cycle of the day. V4. V4. How do you become a V4? Simple. You have been building. You have been supporting. Here, this was V2. When you became V2, you introduced 2 lines. When you became V3, you introduced 2 lines, another 2 lines. Now you have the total of the 8 they need for you to be a V4. Simple. You need 3 V3s in your team. 3 V3s in your team. Only 3 V3s. Not the numbers. Once you have 3 V3s in your team, who each under him has 3 V2s, you become a V4. The goal is freedom. The goal is not to be known by anybody. The goal is not to do anything. The goal is financial and time freedom, nothing more. Not to show off. No, the goal is not about the money I'm making. The goal is freedom. The goal is freedom. The goal is not to be known. I'm not interested to be known. It's not none of my business. The goal is to create so many success stories. The goal is to create millionaires. My goal is to see that I have so many millionaires. I have people who have made millions of dollars because I've been part of their lives. Whether they just join my Zoom, but they are millionaires because I got started. That's what I want, nothing more. The prestige to be known is none of my business. The goal is not to show off, the goal is freedom. And how would I create freedom? I have a product that makes money for people. I have a product that makes money for people. Now, the reason why many people are struggling, especially in my team, is because they keep on changing the strategy. Let me tell you, and let me make this statement. Stupidity is the failure. Stupidity is the failure not to learn from other people's mistakes, so that you also do them and see what happens. This is stupidity. Stupidity. I was listening to the recent V6 and he told me when you brought the 3% 300x strategy with the compounding, it has changed my life. Because with the strategy, you just tell someone simple, you are going to take 3%, compound your money 300 times. I will either develop the signals and send them myself, but you can also join the group and use the signals they provide, full stop. If you want to develop the signals by yourself, they have a teaching at 7:30. You don't sweat with the business. Someone was asking me, how do you introduce 10 people in a week? Because when I get started, I just tell him, let us set your strategy. This is what you are supposed to do to avoid my mistakes I did. Okay? Join the group, use the signals. Some are current price, some are preset. These ones of current price, they are good, they deliver fast, but they can lead you to floating loss. These ones preset side, they delay to deliver, but they may not give you so much issues. You choose any of the two. You can divide your capital, maybe you have capital, one signal will be current price, one signal will be preset. Once I trade it two and one delivers, I enter another one, simple. If I want to learn to create the signals myself, I need to attend training. In 30 minutes, I've done to do introduction to the business and someone is making money in a cool way. But for you, you are reinventing the wheel. You are wasting time. You want to be smart. Money is not made by how much smart you are. Money is made by how systematic you become. Am I speaking to someone? Am I speaking to someone? Because I've seen so many people, become failures because they waste a lot of time. Am I speaking to someone? I don't know. Let me know. I know some will get annoyed. But me, you see, it's none of my business. Me, I don't waste time. You copy and you paste. Then the rest is history. You make money. I want to understand this robot. I want to dig inside the robot. But we have been digging inside this robot for the last 3 years. Why do you want to waste another 3 years to dig into the robot? Yet we are helping you dig into this robot faster. I want to diagnose, intestinize, keep it simple. Stop wasting time and you make money. Who told you you are going to stay on this? Some people have analysis paralysis. You analyze the opportunity, yet you already in the opportunity. Follow the few 1, 2, 3 steps. Duplicate, make money. Friends, today, I have taught you 2 important things. 1, you are going to make money from activations, and this will come once. You're going to make money from quantifications. This will be profits made, because whenever the robot trades for someone, it charges them 20% of their profit. So on this, you're entitled to a certain percentage. So you'll earn this one time and this forever. It is important to teach your people to how to use the signals. And 2, it is important to teach your people, if they are interested to develop the signals, to attend our free training that teaches them to develop the signals by themselves. That is how simple we keep the business. I want to learn how to develop the signals by myself. Attend the training. I don't have the time to attend the training, but I want to learn how to develop the signals by myself. Are you okay? Or watch the recorded tutorials on YouTube. Simple. Then you make your money comfortably. Then when you are building, do not put people over you. Build systematically. I'm going to send that form systematically. Never leave any of your bonus with anyone. Don't leave even $30. If you speak to someone, I'm going to use your link to bring someone, and he says yes. Will you send me my $30? Yes. If he says, you see, for you have made money for some time, so please help me and leave me with $30. Make your own effort. If you are not willing to put in the effort, I will not use your link. Me, I don't waste time. Julius, you see, now for you, you a V5, please help me, my $30. I can put the link direct and I take $65. Use someone's link, gives you a $30. Do not build by putting people on yourself. Build lines. Friends, there are 3 things to success as I come to the end in the business. 1, you'll need skills. Which skills? There are few. Skills. You need skills. Skills for what? 1, for setting the robot. And we have videos for that. Skills for using the signal. And 3, you need skills to build a team. That's what Mr. Mbiru does every Thursday. After you have the skills, congratulations, it's not enough. You need to develop leaders. How do you develop leaders? A leader is someone who makes money. Leadership is not being a V2. There are so many V2s I know that don't make money. They are very broke. There are so many V3s I know that don't make money. They are very broke because they are not doing the business. There are so many V4s I know that are very broke. They are not making money. Leaders make money. So someone should not step on your head. Me, I'm a V3. Are you making money? Are you doing what you are supposed to do? Now, how would you develop leaders? By building. You build lines. So here you get a leader, good, leg done. Here you get a leader, good, leg done. And they continue. You will suffer with money. I'll give you confidence about that. Because basically, now, how many of you, how much was on my account when I was starting the meeting? When I shared my screen, how much was on my account? Who remembers? I'm ending with this. Electricity has gone. How many of you, so how much was on my account when I shared my screen? Because I want to share now. How much was on my account? I'm telling you the power of financial freedom. You know, sometimes people say you lie, you lie. No. I don't know what is happening with the network, but let me join. Good, final. Let me show you how much is on my account now. Now, you who's feeding yourself, it was 120. Oh, let me see. Let me share. How much is it now? How much is it now? And people are busy telling you it doesn't work. It is not real. No. It doesn't work. Now they are sending signal. The signal is here. My team I work with is very wise. They are sending signal. Now they have sent rand stock USDT. You don't have capital. Now you don't have capital. You keep watching our signals as if you are the one who crucified Jesus Christ. Now, when the capital comes, I can now confidently pick my coin and I go and I trade this coin and I take my 3%. All I need, I also want to trade, but I don't have capital. Suffocate. Suffocate or do what you are supposed to do. I also, you see me, I want do what you are supposed to do or suffocate as we make money. Because we have the same opportunity. It's you has refused to do what you are supposed to do. Now the signal is there. Those with the capital are going to trade. Those with no capital are going to salivate. Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a nice training. Me, I have put up with the team, we have been able to put up systems for you. You get signals for free. We teach you how to develop them. If you want to be successful, become successful. If you don't want to be successful, suffer. We teach you how to develop the signals. We teach you how to develop the signals. We teach you how we give you the signals for free. On Thursday, Mr. Mbiru will be here to teach you how you get the people to speak to. If you don't want suffer, even delete the apps here and go away. We shall not look for you. It is up to you. Me, I've done my part. How do you copy that signal? Okay, you want to copy, you long press. You long press. On top, there are two boxes. Rogers, do you see the two boxes? Copy, tap on the two boxes. Then you take it where you want to take it. Rogers, have I answered you? Good. Give me the Telegram link, ask your upline. Me also, this is effort to my team. Ask your upline. He will give you the link, then you join. I use upline approach to deliver these links where they are supposed to go. I don't throw the link anywhere. And the signals keep coming. They don't stop. Me, I've done my party. The rest is up to you. But now the signal is here. It is free. Now here I've shared my screen. You can see it very clear. Thank you so much for joining our call for today. I wish you all the best in making money, in changing your lives, in deciding to be responsible for your future. You can complain about other things, but since me have done my part, the rest is up to you.